open season.
What's going on, guys? It's D Ben. I hope you have a blessed New Year's in 2023. Here we go. And if you like having open conversation to your favorite season, make sure you subscribe. Here we go. If you have been watching this past NFL regular season going on to the postseason, you would have noticed that there has been a lot of backup quarterbacks starting, even rookie backup quarterbacks starting. And among all those backup quarterbacks, there has been one former backup that just had a phenomenal season. This backup has been a backup for 7 years, and in his 10th year in the NFL, he seemed to have blossomed and had a resurgence. Or has he really? I'm talking about Geno Smith of the Seattle Seahawks. And let me give you a little bit of context. I had made a video on Russell Wilson not too long ago. Now, Geno Smith was his backup for 4 years. Now, these two matched up in the home opener, or the NFL opener, and Geno Smith just had a field day on his predecessor, Russell Wilson. And after that game, he had this signature line. You can take a listen to this.
Breaking you off, maybe? What do you say to them?
Yeah, they wrote me off. I ain't right back, though. That's the problem. I ain't right back. Let's go.
And that's the mindset that Geno Smith had this season. They wrote me off. I ain't right back. Grind in silence and let success be your noise. At first glance, I was kind of surprised. Man, how does a guy have this great of a season after being a backup for 7 years? But it's actually when I started learning about Geno Smith that I was no longer surprised, because this all makes sense. See, Geno Smith was a great quarterback in college. In fact, he is in the School Hall of Fame and broke multiple records. After that, he was selected in the second round of the NFL draft in 2013. But after 2 years, he lost his starting job and then became a backup. He started backing up multiple NFL greats such as Eli Manning, a 2-time NFL champion, and Philip Rivers, a respected veteran quarterback. While backing up these quarterbacks, Geno Smith did not sell himself short as simply viewing himself as a backup. In his mind, this position was temporary. He still viewed himself as a starting quarterback. As a matter of fact, he believed he was still better than the quarterbacks that he was backing up. And that mentality is so important, because as a backup, you're not going to have game tape. You're not going to be out there playing on Sunday. Therefore, you need to find ways to motivate you. You need to find that competitive itch to bring into your preparation, so that once that opportunity comes, it's not going to hit you with a ton of break, or once you come into that game, you start freezing. No, because you imagine yourself being in that position. You've seen your starter, you've evaluated them, you've learned from them, you've asked questions, so that once now you're in that position, you kind of understand it. And plus, you still had experience from starting. These extra years also permitted him to work on his leadership skills and his command of the quarterback position, as this was evident by the organization, the coaching staff, and all of that. But most importantly, it's his mentality, because Geno knows the NFL is filled with top dogs. But guess what? He believes that he's one of them. And that is important, because now once he's put in this position, he was able to prove to himself before he proved to everyone else. Because like I said, his teammates knew that. As DK Metcalf, his star receiver, is telling his reporters, stop asking me these questions. Geno's been like this. It goes to show that he's been at his behind the scene work, as I say. So we can't see the work that he's putting. We're just seeing the final product. But it goes on to show that work on your skills, work on your stuff. Once the opportunity is presented, all he did is run with it. That's it. Geno always believed that he was a starting quarterback and a star. That's why in his 10th season, being selected to the Pro Bowl, the All-Star in the National Football League, something that is not really seen. Like, this is the first time since 1999 that a guy going into his 10th season has won the Pro Bowl. But to Geno, that is no surprise. That's why when a reporter asked him about this phenomenal season that he's been having, he said, "Man, I'm not surprised." But I'll let you hear this interaction with the reporter.
What, if anything, has surprised you about your season?
Nothing at all. No.
Exactly as planned.
Exactly as planned. You could ask anybody. You go check my Instagram, my Twitter. I've been saying this for a while.
Like, that's the type of self-confidence that you need in this league, especially if you're trying to go far. You're not trying to be cocky, but you're not trying to play it down or to not believe in yourself also. So you kind of have to juggle that. And that's what Geno has been good at doing, because in the organization, they say that he's very self-confident in himself, which is good. Because of that, he was able to go far. And I feel like he's going to continue to string some seasons together and potentially earn a great contract, because I think this year he is a free agent. But on top of that, there's something even more important that I feel like that I feel Geno said, because going through those 7 years backing up, Geno still had perspective, because I think he was asked, "Man, is it tough being a backup? Is it tough, not starting, not doing this and that?" Geno said, "Yeah, it's tough, but at the end of the day, I've been blessed. I have a wife, I have a kid, I've been able to make 7 figures. A lot of people would like to be in my position." And I feel like that is so gold, and that is such a good perspective to have. Although you're not starting and you're not where you want to be, you still know that you're in a good position. And that's what Geno is showing, that although I wasn't great early, I am great now.